The goal is to make an island mansion inspired by real-life similar structures from the new modern building tools added in recent updates. This will be different from the normal Palworld base, instead focusing on mines and material collection. This should be a place to relax and flex your wealth with minimal pals around and no ugly workstations. After scouting out multiple locations and coming up with some ideas like an ice mansion or a Japanese castle, the new Sunlight Isle island added in the recent Terraria update is the perfect place to build our expensive structure. Now we're going to be building with these clean foundations because they look extremely modern, and some glass too. But for the clean foundations, we need a ton of polymer, and in order to craft polymer, you need to get a ton of pal oil, which actually used to be hard. But a little birdie told me when they added the polymer building materials, they also added a new shop at the Fisherman's Point over by the volcano, where you can just buy the pal oil with gold. So that makes it a lot easier to get these materials. All this required changing my floating base into a gold factory machine capable of producing millions of gold per hour, more than enough to buy any kind of building materials you would ever need. Alright, it might be a bit overkill. I don't know how much gold we're going to need exactly, but we have over 1,000,000 cubed right here, and we needed a little bit of extra help, so I was breeding some Anubises, but it seems like this should definitely be enough for now. I want to make the mansion big, but you know, not that big, so I think we should be good. We can get rid of this. We want all of the Anubises working, and we do have over 1,000,000 gold cubed, like I said. Oh no, all the cakes fell out, so I'm grabbing all the cakes, guys. That's not the job. Okay, cool. They all Naruto ran back to their workstations. We have about 1,000,000 gold queued up. That should be enough to buy us all the polymer we possibly could ever need, and enough to make this full mansion. We're going to need a bunch of glass too, probably not as much as polymer, but all that takes is stone and palladium fragments. So anyone who's played this game for a little bit or has a long world has millions of those, so we should be good for that. And the Anubises are working really fast. I thought this thing was slower. I never even really used the gold thing before. I used to get my gold from the glitches that used to be unpatched back in the day, so I didn't really need to do this, but it seems like they're working really quickly. Let's go give that Fisherman Cove or whatever the shop is called a visit, and we can spend some of this gold. Yeah, we already have 200,000, so let's go see if that's enough. There we are. Let's see what he has. Yep, only 300 gold for all of this high quality pal oil. Let's buy 200k since we have a lot more gold getting cooked up, and I believe, I don't even know how much polymer that crafts us, so let's go see. Only 350 polymer for 200,000 gold. I actually thought it would be a lot more than that, so that's kind of low. We may have to refresh our supplies later on, but that is enough for 300 building blocks, which I feel like that's almost enough, maybe half as much, but whatever. We still have a bunch of gold right here that we haven't even collected yet. I really did not know these gold things were this fast. It kind of makes collecting gold like useless. I'm not really sure if I like this addition, but we just got 200,000 more and we have way more on the way. So, I mean, I think that's good for now. Alright, the plan is the PAL box and material storage and stuff is going to stay down here, and we're going to build up here on the higher level. We don't really need the PAL box to be in the base or anything like that, since we're not planning on having too many pals here, and we don't need any pals to like be doing work or mining or anything. So the PAL box can stay down here. Maybe we'll build down here later, but it's time to get the materials and actually start. Alright, so much work to do, but this is the general exterior. This is what the floor plan is looking like. Obviously, there's still big things to do like this wall and the wall over here, but you can kind of get the general layout. You can kind of see how it's all coming along from here. It looks pretty good from a distance so far, so we're definitely going to continue with this. I think the roof is going to be a huge part of this build, so you can't really judge it until you see that. And this tree hasn't been a problem so far. It's a lot closer than I thought it would be, so hopefully it doesn't become an issue once I start building the upper floors. One thing I do like, guys, is this little triangle kind of features that we have over here and over here. The only thing is it's so annoying to place walls like next to them. Like you can't place them after they've already been built for some reason. So I will probably have to like redo a lot of this. Like I can't place a wall right here, but if the stairs were gone, then I can place a wall in there. I don't know why Palworld makes building like so annoying like that, but it's okay. We'll deal with it. I'll cut out all the boring parts. We're still at about the same place we were, but I've been adding these little triangle parts. So that looks pretty cool. And I'm not gonna lie, at night when it's all lit up and everything, all this glass and white mansion and everything, this will look very, very cool, especially on this island from like afar, from a little distance. Oh my goodness, imagine. Also took down the steps to remove them, like I said I was going to do, to actually put the walls up. And now that they're removed, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of liking this. I don't think we'll put the stairs all the way back up like they were right here. This is just a really cool wall, like window area in this area. And then we have some of the stairs over here, and I'm sure we'll have something on this wall too. But I don't know, I'm really liking what's going on over here. We just have to build the second floor and really kind of tie it all together at this point, because we have most of the blueprint down. I haven't been using a ton of these window walls. I just really don't like the way they look, and I'd rather have glass instead. I'm curious to know if you guys use these. I don't use them like no matter what, even if it's a Japanese one or the glass one, especially not the metal or the wood ones and everything. I think that block just looks really ugly. And I'm really glad they added these glass sections so you can kind of do that instead. But I've been working a tiny bit on the interior, just adding like a different way, because this roof is going to be a lot higher than the roof over here. This is more going to be like 2 floors kind of thing, and this is going to be one of like a higher kind of floor. So I don't know if I'm going too depth and showing you guys the plans and everything. It's the first time I made a building kind of video, so you guys gotta let me know in the comments. I wish I was daytime so I could show it off more of this. This is kind of what we're going with. We have like an elevated ceiling on this part of the house, and then a lowered kind of ceiling on this part. I'm not sure exactly. I like how it looks so far, so we're definitely going to have to put a little bit more work into the details and making the outside look better and everything. Maybe put a little balcony or something, but this is so far what we got going on. We're going to add a lot more things like patios and outside, and I think it's going to look really cool at night. I wish it was day right now though. And then we're going to add the second floor right in here, so you can kind of see the vision all coming together. I don't know if you guys think this looks nice or something right now, but I'm pretty confident it'll look good. It's kind of in like the half mold thing, like a cookie half baked kind of situation right now, so it doesn't look perfect, but trust me, once all the details get added, I think it's going to look pretty good, and we'll see what you guys think, and hopefully I'm not wrong. Guys, why does the fence not snap onto the buildings like everything else? Like, what is this? This is so dumb. Why do I have to manually position every fence? Did you guys notice this before? Like, I've never used this building block before. And why is it like this? Holy bro, did they purposely make this? Is there like a half wall or something I can use instead? Like, this is some trash. Okay, bang. This is what it's looking like so far. We added the roof and the right side of the part over here. I think these little ledges thing, the fences, even though it really sucks how you can't put them into place, like snap them into place, they add a ton onto the build. And then we just have to work on a few more details. You can see I added pillars and stuff over here, and it makes this side of the house look really, really cool. I'm super happy with everything so far. We definitely are like 70% of the way done, and I think this looks really cool. Let me know what you guys think of this looks like, and I think it'll look even better like at night too, with all the lights like shining off of the white parts of the house and everything. Definitely not done yet. It needs a few things. I'm not completely sure what it needs, but I know it needs a few more things. All right, guys, we have finished. Time for the final reveal. Here it is, bang, it looks so beautiful in my opinion. I think it came out super well. The balconies over here and like the pillars and everything and the outside areas really pulled everything together in my opinion. It's pretty hard to like build on these rocks too. It's not like Minecraft or anything, so I'm really happy that we can put it here and like have different elevation of balconies, because you have to put like a combination of foundations and floors and roofs and everything to even make this work. But it's time for the full tour, guys. So here is the main room. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments if you like this kind of video on how did it turn out and everything. For some reason, the lights, like in Minecraft, they don't stay on all the time. Like they only light up when you walk into the room. So you guys can see the lighting will change as we walk around the house. But we have this main kind of dining area. We have the little sofa with the little Japanese pits. I think those added a ton. Some fireplaces, some storage area, stuff like that. I'm not going to give a complete walk by walkthrough of every single room, but we added some grass to go with these rocks that are forming through the roof. Just looks very, very cool. I didn't even do that on purpose. Plus the chandeliers and all of these little lamps that we've added onto all of the tables and everything. In my opinion, it looks really good. I also used a lot of these rocks, and this came out a lot better than I thought it would, and these flags that I thought looked really cool around the house. But anyways, we have some little desk areas up here where you have a very nice view of the ocean and all the plants and nature and everything out there, plus a little hot tub. And then we have the electricity room. Since we do have a lot of lights and everything, we're going to have probably one ore circ out here to charge all of these. It's really not hard to keep them charged, plus a lot of storage where the extra electricity can go. Then we have up here, which is in my opinion the main bedroom. Lots of storage, lots of little tables and everything like that, some medicine cabinets, nice dressers. You have an outside view right here of some of the balconies and several outside areas. We come out here, we have a little bar area, a little hot tub area, decorated very nicely in my opinion. I love how you can put the lamps on top of other things, plus this little fishing area. And if you go over here, you get the lower balcony, which is another amazing outdoor area. I really like how many decorations they added. I did not realize that they added so many decorations. Like you can add just so much anywhere you want, and it is just amazing. So then you come out here, we have another outdoor area. We have the steps that lead to upstairs, so we just have another basic pretty nice outdoor area with a view of the oil rig. And then we can go up. I don't love this room too much just because the electricity doesn't reach over here, so it's kind of dark, but we can still add these little lamps that kind of light stuff up. And then we have another bedroom which has very nice views. Again, like you can see the mountains, the huge tree over there, plus the little waterfall and the conch shell and everything over there. The rest of this upstairs room, and then we have this outside room too, which I thought is very nice. I love putting these little chairs around the little furnaces and everything. The furnace just looks so beautiful, and everywhere in this house has the best views, which is amazing. It really does look like a California like beach coast house, and a lot of glass so you can look into everywhere. Maybe not the best for privacy, but you can see all the bedrooms through the house and everything. And then when you come back here, you can see the rest of your own private island with this little lake and everything. So it looks very, very good. This definitely came out better than I thought it would, but I'm definitely interested on what you guys think, if it came out very good, or if you're going to build something like this, or if you guys have any other builds that you think is really cool just like this. Usually I don't spend too much time on bases. It's really just making it as efficient as possible, but this time I took some time to make it look cool, like I usually do with like my Minecraft bases or other kind of games. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. That is it, guys. Feel free to sub up. I might be doing more of these videos if you guys like them. And I didn't want to put this in the beginning of the video like I usually do, but if you guys need a Palworld multiplayer server, we have the #1 server in the USA right now. It's very cool, and we spend a lot of time working on it to add the best features to make the game more than just a vanilla Palworld game. And there's a lots of anti-lag features. We're going to be adding a raiding server soon too, that you can transfer items back and forth. We just have a whole bunch of really cool plans. If you're on PC, PS5, or Xbox, feel free to come check it out by either searching Mamba in the community tab or by putting the IP in the little password description down here. Discord and all of the information will be in the comments and description too, so if you need a multiplayer server, please come check us out, guys. We have been putting a ton of time into the server, and it's really, really cool. So if you need one, definitely come, feel free to join. If you only like single player though, completely understand. All right, see you guys.